Hey there, so today we have another review. This is another Cigar City highlight. I realize left work, don't have any beer at home. Well, pretty much don't have any beer to drink at home, which is a good thing. The less beer you have around, the less tempted you get to drink beer. But I was like, man, I just worked. I've been out the door for oh my god, 15 hours or something. It's like I could use a beer. And unfortunately, thankfully, I left work before midnight, but you can't buy beer after midnight in Florida, from what I understand. Yeah, I think. Whatever. I didn't want to mess around with it. I was like, all right, let me stop at the gas station before I get home just to make sure. So, fresh AF too. That's a 5, right? Yeah. This is 3 weeks fresh. So if this is no good, then I don't know what the hell to tell you about Cigar City Highlight. Beer comes in the usual kind of color, burnished kind of orange. This kind of deep gold color. Yeah, deep gold color. A little bit of a little bit of haze to it, light haze to it. A light haze to it. Slightly light tan, lightly off-white head. Do I have it cold? Honestly, I might have it a little too cold. It's actually freezing in Florida, and I honestly I have a huge, heavy, not huge, but a heavy winter coat, so I didn't even turn on the heat on the way home. It's freezing temperature, so I probably have this too cold. Wow, that's good. I just have it really cold. Okay, cool. Try it again. A little bit of that clementine orange character signature, but nothing too crazy jumping out of the glass. A little bit of that kind of light, a little bit of floral thing, a little bit of candied malt sweetness. Sorry. A little bit of orange dish candy, a little bit of light biscuity malt. It's a hair cold, but not too crazy. This does not taste 3 weeks fresh, nor does it really taste like 3 weeks fresh highlight. Wow, interesting. Doesn't taste old, but just doesn't taste like the best version of highlight. What a shame. Oh no. I want to say 3-4 years ago, this was top 10 beer. I forget even what it might have been number 1 beer 3 years ago, something like that. It's good beer, but it's not holy smokes world class IPA, which I did consider this beer to be. Yeah, it's it doesn't have that ripping orange thing. It is orangey. It has a nice pithy bitterness. It's got a little bit of biscuit malt to it. It's got a nice creaminess to it. It's got a lot of things that, full blind, I would still maybe guess was highlight, but it just doesn't have the pop. And this is a 3 weeks fresh, sitting in the cold section. It has a little bit of this kind of orange. You know what? Yeah, it just has a lot of things that highlight does. That orange cleaner thing going on, almost like if you could have orange pine sol, or whatever. Orange cleaner. Yeah, the stuff you spray. It's got a nice clementine, grapefruity citrus character to it. A little bit of the floral action. A little bit of kind of again, a little bit of the light biscuity malt. It's a little bit of creamy mouthfeel to it. Mid palate hits with nice stiff bitterness. A little bit piney, a little bit grassy on the back end. It does all the tricks and ponies, wherever that saying is, but it doesn't quite pop. When highlight pops, or when it used to, I guess, it just had this stupid you're sitting there how is this a 4-ingredient beer? Where did they somehow sneak this amount of just oily citrus orange character into the beer? And that's just that one top note that's missing. And that top note can arguably be 5, 10, 15% of the beer. But once you shave that off, it's just oof. It's just right? It's still great beer, right? But it's just it's one of the more significant flavor components of the beer that makes it so sexy and world class. And without that, just oh. No. Sorry, I'm disappointed because I have such a high standards for this beer, right? But it's I don't know, man. Try eating, I don't know if it's a good analogy, but try eating ice cream sundae without all the toppings. Then it's just a scoop of ice cream, right? The whole freaking point is the freaking sundae part. The whipped cream, the fudge, right? You gotta cap the and there's no to it. It's like a hamburger. What are we doing eating hamburgers? A cheeseburger's always better than a hamburger, right? I don't know. These are weird analogies. It's still a very good beer. 3 weeks fresh is what it tastes like. It's a shame. You guys post in the comments below. Does High Life still taste like what? Does High Life still taste like High Life to you? For me, this can is very fresh. Still tastes like High Life, but it's not the prime that I'm used to remembering. Where is this even brewed now? Tampa. Okay, still Tampa, but obviously, buyout. There's been all this kind of rigmarole with the staff, and this happened, that room, tap room, and this and that. I don't know, man. Buyout. Who knows? I don't know if it's the same facility. I don't know what size they're producing at these days. Like, it's still dang good beer. Rating wise, that's still a dang good IPA. I mean, if I had to go out to a bar or go to the local store, like, probably a supermarket, gas station, like, I'm still picking this IPA, right? Like, this has got to be still one. So this is still an AA minus beer. It's just not an A plus beer. Yeah, it's a very good beer. That still gets a 94 from me. I mean, right? Yeah, I'll go with the 94. But for me, again, 94 to 100 is a huge world of difference. Like, I don't know about you guys, but in my world of ratings, like, that's a vastly different beer. Yeah, until next time, cheers. Let me know what you think. Cheers.